This is everything I made for Sunday meal prep to have breakfast, lunch, and snacks throughout the week. I started off by making my loaded vegetable egg bake. To make it, start by chopping up all the veggies. Chop some green bell pepper, yellow onion, and spinach. Cut some cherry tomatoes in half. This is when you'd slice up some mushrooms if you're doing it yourself, but I just bought the pre-sliced mushrooms. Add olive oil to a skillet over medium-high heat. Add the mushrooms, peppers, and onions and let those cook until they're soft. Add the spinach and tomatoes, some minced garlic, and dried rosemary and thyme. Cook that for just a couple minutes till the spinach is wilted, then transfer the veggies to a baking dish. To a separate bowl, add eggs, milk, salt, and pepper. Whisk it together until it's well combined. Sprinkle the top of the veggies with shredded cheddar cheese. Pour the egg mixture over the veggies and then bake. While the eggs were in the oven, I started making chocolate chip pumpkin muffins. I love this recipe because it uses a whole can of pumpkin, and it makes 24 regular-sized muffins, so it usually lasts my family the whole week. In a large bowl, add pumpkin puree, sugar, brown sugar, and eggs. Whisk that together, then add buttermilk, cooking oil, and vanilla. Whisk it again, then add flour, baking soda, baking powder, cinnamon, and salt. Whisk until smooth, then stir in chocolate chips. Scoop the batter into muffin tins. I did a combination of regular-sized muffins and mini muffins. Put these in the oven to bake. By the time my muffins were going into the oven, it was time for my egg bake to come out. I like to cut the egg bake into 8 pieces. Then when I'm ready to have it for breakfast, I just microwave a slice of it for about 30 to 40 seconds. While my muffins were baking, I made these drinkable yogurt smoothies, which I love. These are just Greek yogurt, milk, maple syrup, and fruit. I really like using frozen cherries for this, but just about any fresh or frozen fruit would work. That all gets blended together, then poured into sealable containers and stored in the fridge. These are about 8 ounces each, so the small mason jars work perfectly for this. Just give these a little shake before you drink them. At this point, my muffins were ready to come out of the oven, so I just let these cool completely, then store them in a sealed container either in the refrigerator or at room temperature. And the last thing that I made is for lunch. It's a Mediterranean dense bean salad. I'll write this full recipe down in the caption below because it's the only recipe today that's not on one of my websites. It's got 2 kinds of beans, cucumbers, peppers, tomatoes, marinated artichoke hearts, mozzarella balls, parsley, and red onion. And everything gets coated in a well-seasoned red wine vinaigrette with olive oil, red wine vinegar, lemon juice, Dijon mustard, honey, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. Stir this all together and store it in the refrigerator. I also shred up a rotisserie chicken so I can serve that with the bean salad for lunch. You could add the chicken to the salad, but I like to keep it separate. The pumpkin muffins and the drinkable yogurt smoothies are on thewholesomedish.com. The loaded vegetable egg bake is on amandaseasyrecipes.com. Both of my websites have the jump to recipe button and the print recipe button right at the top of the page. You can also click on the Linktree link in my bio to get to those recipes, and I'll post the bean salad recipe below. Let me know if you try any of these recipes. Let's all have a good week.